Have you achieved deaf utopia?
I'm achieving it. I think slowly and bit by bit, but I'll never be satisfied. I'm insatiable and I always want more.
From breaking barriers to shattering stereotypes, Nyle DiMarco has always been at the forefront.
Congratulations, Nyle. You are America's Next Top Model.
Of representing deaf culture.
I remember when I first won America's Next Top Model, my mom actually ran backstage and she came on set and immediately I said, I want to change the world.
The deaf model, actor, and now acclaimed film and TV producer is channeling his activism through his art.
Coda.
In a year where the deaf took center stage on Hollywood's biggest awards night.
This is our moment.
The film Coda, just one of many films to make history.
Was the Oscars a watershed moment?
Truly. But what most people don't realize is that along with Coda, we had something from our community represented in 5 different categories. We had Coda, we had Troy Katzer up for Best Supporting Actor, Audible, we also had Dune, which features a sign language, and Drive My Car, which features sign language.
DiMarco's short film, Audible, was one of the nominees.
We gotta go hard and continue to fight.
What I hope to see more of in Hollywood is that people invest in our stories by investing in us. By not only relying on representation in front of the camera, but that people are pulling that representation behind the camera, in directors' chairs and in writers' rooms.
His passion and advocacy inspired by a fierce family of fighters.
Your family confronted discrimination.
Yeah.
Their whole life. That helped you.
Yeah. My family honestly is fearless. And I have seen so many of the changes that they've gone through generation to generation. So I see the changes have happened, which I think has helped me grow thick skin. But again, I had access to language, which gave me a strong sense of identity in knowing that I was able to fight those battles with everything I have.
4 generations of Italian deaf dinners, drive, and determination.
Mom, you knew you had to be an advocate. Why?
Well, because of my parents. I'm gonna cry, sorry. So because of my parents. They went to an oral school growing up. They weren't allowed to use sign language. And I decided when I had kids, their language, their right to have language is American Sign Language.
She taught us, you know, that there was no glass ceiling, that we could do whatever we wanted. And it didn't matter if we could hear or not.
Here we are, Gallaudet Theater.
It feels good. It feels good.
Life lessons Nyle took to his alma mater, Gallaudet, the famed university for the deaf in Washington, D.C., setting the stage for an award-winning career while also inspiring younger deaf dreamers to be the change.
Hey. But honestly, you are your best opportunity. I think you can do anything.
From advice for life to a dramatic look at life itself, DiMarco produced the Netflix series Deaf You, an unvarnished, often provocative look at the deaf experience at Gallaudet.
Do you think we would ever have a connection again?
I mean, not gonna lie, I don't mind people.
Episodes exploring love, activism, and discovering sexual identities while navigating a world not always designed for the deaf.
I myself identify as queer. And growing up, obviously, it wasn't easy, trying to assimilate to the expectations of a larger society that expected something different from me. But now that I have a seat at the table, I see that I want change and I have the power to impact it. I can highlight queer representation within my own community.
You're a queer role model now.
Yeah.
Did you ever think in your wildest dreams you would be here now?
No. If someone had told me 5 years ago that I would have won 2 different reality TV shows, that I would have produced 2 different docuseries on Netflix, that one of those would be nominated for an Oscar, and that I would be writing a book, I would absolutely say it was impossible.
Now, DiMarco is telling his incredible story in a new memoir, Deaf Utopia, his love letter to a way of life.
How many times do hearing people say to you, deafness, it's a disability, and you say, no, 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 deafness, it's a culture?
Absolutely, absolutely. So many times hearing people will question whether or not we have a culture. They're hesitant to believe that it even exists, but in fact, we have a language, which means we have culture. I do hope that this book provides a little bit more insight to those people and that they see that my upbringing.
You write in your book, every day I'm continuing to make strides, staying true to myself, embracing me, staying in tune with my sexual identity. It's an ongoing journey. For the moment, though, I know that I am truly happy. You are living Deaf Utopia.
Yeah, exactly. I really am living sort of in my own perfect world and how I want it to be defined. I think that everyone has the power to do exactly that. You can design your own life.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.